Well, we're at 495. I did do the 1 rep, kind of test it. Since I do feel like shit, not moving 100%, being honest, but I'm gonna still go for like 2, 3. I feel like that's a good range we should hit now. Not gonna hit the smelling salts. Not gonna actually try the rep without the headphones. Trying to focus a bit more on it, but I think I need the music, honestly, at least today. Me feeling like crap, but literally just gonna hit a song and should be good. I've had enough rest. Like I said, we're just hoping 2 to 3. Got enough chalk on the hands, so we are strapping up, so we'll see how this moves. I just don't want to think about the grip part. I'm gonna tighten the belt a bit though. I did go up a notch to make it tighter, so we're gonna see how this works. Actually, I think that's a better move. I'm actually back up though, so I'm in the camera still. I'm gonna channel our Thor setup since we get 505 kilos. Alright, come on. Easy. That felt uneven. But fuck it, let's keep going. I got another one. I think I'm actually narrowing my grip a bit. Or my feet. I'm gonna tweak something out just to go for 4 or 5. Give me a couple minutes though. Feel good enough. I'm honestly just gonna rewind this song. Like I said, now that I know how it moves, I'm gonna push more 4, I think. I'm just not take as many breaks, because though I can't catch my breath, it throws me off. Like I said, we can just go too. Come on. Scoot over a little bit. Still about the same. I'm a clip deadlifts here. Probably gonna do some working stuff with 405 though. Time for some whip work though, some pull downs, pullovers, and biceps. So with our intermission, I did do some curls. I just figured I would film the next one since I'm gonna do a superset. Otherwise, I'm gonna push this out a little bit, actually show a bit more. But I might strap up with the wrist reps. I'm gonna see how this feels. We're not going super heavy. I saw something with like Charles Glass on Instagram, so I want to try it. Even though it was on a regular cable pull down, I'm gonna try it with a machine. See if it's the same. Typical setup though, but you want to keep it so your elbows don't lock out. Kind of out and go straight down. Instead of leaning back into it. That way at the top you're not throwing in like upper shoulder strap work and you're still getting a nasty stretch. Or the full stretch in this case. Honestly, I did feel pretty good. I'm actually going to go up in weight and put the straps on. I remembered which place it was. Okay, there. There we go. About to take off this breathe right stuff, or intake, whatever it's called. I did leave the magnetic part that sticks to your nose in my bag a couple days ago in the heat. I kind of messed with it. So it's kind of weird sticking and not sticking. Yeah, so I might as well just rip it off. I don't think there's any point in trying to save it. Even if I take one off, yep. Came right off. And all we really needed them for was deadlifts anyways. So, click a song again. I'm honestly just gonna get right back to it. Not gonna wait for anything. I'm not going super wide with these either. Since it already is naturally wider grip. But thumb's still over. So we still just pull mainly with, or take away the, what is it, forearm mark? Yeah, I was just like, I put the word forearm. Might need to lower the seat at least a little bit. Even though the range of motion isn't as much. I would just feel a lot better knowing that if I did go up a bit more, I wouldn't hit anything or technically like rack it. Here we go, super strong. In this set, I'm actually going to do full extension to see if I feel the difference, or if the other one's even better. Got to compare. Even though we're a little fatigued from the first two sets, easily still got enough for this next one. And I do think moving width to Mondays versus thickness for back is a better call. I do get a lot better reps in and everything. Because you don't have to pair it with something like chest, which already takes a lot too. More deep breaths. I need medicine. I really do just feel like crap. Alright, it's time to go. Yeah, I'm going wider with this. I was just a little bit too close last time. This is perfect, actually. This might be better, I'm not sure. Yeah, this is better. Either that or I just didn't have it low enough. I could easily go heavier too. Go on. I did tell you too we were going a bit more old school like that, so we're gonna hit those ugly partials, those extra couple momentum partials. Leave nothing on the table. Also came up with another posing routine. I think I'm gonna film today. I think I might post too on Insta. So check that out. Because today, the other video was supposed to come out Saturday. I think it messed up though and didn't fully process on YouTube till Sunday. So I think I might wait till tomorrow to post this. And then, go Thursday and Saturday again. Because I already plan on filming this. Probably legs. I got something I actually might try, so that's gonna be it. We're focusing on back today. Honestly, after this too, I'm probably about to take off the undershirt since we don't need it anymore. Like I said, it was just so the belt wasn't on my skin. Because also every time I've worn a crop and worn a belt, I have caught the skin in the belt. And it does hurt. I can confirm that. I also found how you hold it matters a lot. I see a lot of people when they do muscle ups, they kind of do it more near their wrist. And do that for pull downs and pullovers. Which actually, speaking of pullovers, is what we're going to next. So hopefully I can get a cable because I really do want to do cable straight bar. I just don't think the machine's going to hit today again. Or, yeah, the actual machine is going to hit again. But straight bar, about to be nasty. So I'm going to set up, wipe this down, clean up. Because cleaning up after yourself at the equipment is important. Should easily get some. It's not packed today. Let's go over there. Kind of forgot the camera is not that charged. Got about 14% left. Yeah, 14. Turns out my receiver's about dead too. So this might actually be the last clip for back. So it actually makes sense to post tomorrow because I gotta post some chest workout tomorrow with it. It'll be an early post too since I have to leave by about 11:30 a.m. tomorrow. I'm actually lower this one. So I'm gonna do that because I also want to, I do want to do my posing with this camera, so I have to save a little bit. Like I said, the receiver, I don't know, it's around that like 20% mark. It's showing red, let's just put it like that. So it's anywhere from like 10 to 20. It doesn't really say or show. That's good, I like it. Just so we do know that I'm going to hit more pull downs. Abs, of course. No cardio since we're going to be weed eating. And it's 98 degrees. And then just some posing before I have to leave. I got about, what time is it? Got about an hour, we should be good. Quit wasting time though, get another set in. And I'm taking the undershirt off after this one. I just don't think there's a point in hiding it. If we're gonna wear a crop, we're gonna wear a crop. Doing the grip again, putting a lot of it almost right on the wrist. Hopefully the camera's kind of picking that up. I'll stop midway. And if you don't know, you can go on like TikTok or anything and just look up calisthenics people doing muscle ups, and you'll see that kind of grip. I'm going to conserve the battery though, so this is going to cap it out for today. I'll let you know how the rest went tomorrow. And check out the Insta because I'm most likely posting that posting routine. See you tomorrow. We are back to it, and it's actually Wednesday. Yesterday, I planned to finish the video. I know. I woke up an hour and a half late. I had alarms even set earlier, and I still woke up late. It just couldn't happen. So I figured round it out with like 2 leg exercises and like 2 exercises, maybe some calves as well. And then I'll just record tomorrow and Friday and just spread those out. But yeah, I'll just show the stuff later. The concert was great. Still got a little bit of a cough or a scratchy throat. Just won't go away. I was dying at work earlier, I gotta say that, but it's a lot better, even just for now. We are doing cable goblets, though. We did our high bar squats. Went pretty well. I think could have got a bit better, honestly. But I mean, we're still able to move weight, so that's good. Did leg extensions and then Bulgarians. Those Bulgarians went well too. I'm gonna finish this set first. I gotta think about it. Dial in. But just from those 3 movements, and now this is my actual 3rd set of this. We're dead. We're lightheaded as hell. I would say since it was like a 5-hour drive yesterday. Just there, and then of course we made it back. But didn't really have food then, and it was just insanely hot the entire time. Me and my brother were just sweating bullets. Had to wait at the venue to get in for like a meet and greet thing, that was awesome. But we were dying a little bit then, nothing crazy. Then once the show started, I mean sweating bullets, man. But I gotta say, top 3 concert of all time for me. And also it was pretty sick that during the meet and greet I was like, alright man, it's like, gotta get over some stuff. It's like, tell me what I should do for the plot. He's like, okay, and like what kind of thing we have to talk? And I was like, dealer's choice. I was like, up to you. I just need something to do for the plot. And he's like, do you know this song? I was like, yeah. So it's one of my favorites. He's like, do you know the guy's verse? Right then, it took me a second, but I bet he saw the realization in my face. I was like, oh my God, are you gonna pull me up and have me do it? And he's like, all right, bro. He's like, when I call out, anyone know the song? I'm gonna pull you up and you're gonna do it. That was probably the coolest thing I've ever done. Just absolutely insane. Great time. Especially too. His name's West Ghost, and probably the most enthusiastic meet and greet too I've ever been in. He was just super excited for everything and to see everyone. And like I said, something that crazy. Like, all right, something for the plot. Come on stage. Like hell yeah. Did spend a lot in merch though. Not proud of that. But y'all will see everything after this workout. Yeah. It's been probably sweating out at least 2 pounds yesterday. And still getting over whatever this is. I was surprised squats even moved like they did. So I'm gonna take that. But we're still struggling. Probably going to the store after this. I gotta get milk and stuff anyways for my protein shakes. But I'm gonna pick up some to help with the scratchiness. Like I said, hopefully it just goes away. But this was actually the last set of this. So I'm actually going to get my shit together and we're going to finish it out with adductors. Like I said, probably some calves as well. If I don't film calves, I just don't film calves. I'm still hitting. I don't say adductors. Not gonna lie, I'm actually surprised we got this. I'm going to aim this just a bit higher. Hopefully I don't mess up too much. That should be good. Yeah, never mind. That lighting needs to go. I'm going to aim it back down. Just raise this a little so it goes above the lights, hopefully. Good enough. For some reason I thought I was doing abductors first. So excited because of things. Back to the concert though. I will say one of the cool things we got, me and my twin, they're basically, what are they called, baklava's? They're basically just ski masks. That was a bit iffy at first. They're pretty sick, I'm not gonna lie. I'm definitely gonna be wearing it when it gets a bit cooler out on the on the motorcycle. Debating with my twin whether or not I should also just sometime hit a PR with it. I would just definitely have to wait until it's the PR one, or the PR attempt, just because there is no mouth hole in it or nose hole, it's just eye holes. So if I warm up in that thing, I'm gonna be dying. If it's cold outside, not as much, just because the gym will be cooler. But in this heat, I would die. And plus, there's no point in warming up with it on. I guess you could say to get used to it, but I would only be using it for one PR attempt. After that, it would just come off. But I think that's sick. Other than that, just a hat, 2 shirts. Concerts nowadays, man, slapping me around. But I was more than happy to pay it. Always got to get something to remember. At least I always like getting something too. That's the thing with concerts. Even though I get pictures as well, it's just, I don't know. Shirts are also just cool. Oh, and for once I knew the opener. So that was also a plus. We also got to meet him and take a photo with him. Just all around good time. The driving though did suck. I mean, a 10-hour trip total, basically in one day. I mean, we left at like 11:30ish. Got there around 4:30ish. Show ended at like 10:30. Got back at 4. Made a pit stop. Had to go to the gas station and stuff, of course, to fill up, get snacks. But well worth it. I would do again. Yeah. Not really much else to say about it. Just, yeah, it was a sick time. Very memorable. Of course, since we had early entry too, we got like the very front. So that was sick. But yeah, no, I was dying, for sure. Like every 5 seconds, I'm like wiping my face. And I mean like actual bullets of sweat. And the performers, man, I know they were dying too. You could just see the sweat flying off. Like somehow it worked out, because yesterday I was like, I'm just not going to do cardio. I won't be eating as much and stuff. It'll work out. It definitely worked out. I'm just so tired. Still trying to catch up on food. Haven't even been able to do that. I didn't even have all the food I needed. So that's also why I gotta go to the grocery store after this. Like I said, just get some milk. I still have like everything else. There's rice, spinach, beef, have some steaks. Literally everything else. Some pasta even. Just 1 or 2 things. I'm not gonna lie, I don't even know what second it was. I'm gonna say 2. I think it was 2. Let's just go. Let's hit this set. No point in dragging out. Oh, God. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I might not eat that. I'm dying. I didn't even rest, because I also didn't really sleep on either ride. I drove there, but my brother drove back. Drive back, I tried, but I couldn't. Like every time, I feel like a lot of time would pass, and I'd open my eyes and just check the time again. It had been like 3 minutes. On top of that too now, I'm only running off of like, realistically, like an hour and a half of sleep. So when I finally got home, of course I couldn't go right to bed. So I feel like that took at least 30 minutes to an hour. And then yeah, to be up in an hour and a half. This really does conclude everything. I know it was a bit shorter probably. I don't even know. I have to scale it out, of course, when I edit and render. But I know the ending will probably take a bit, just because, like I said, I was going to show you all the shirt I wore there anyway, since we had stupid shirts that we wore. Just what I picked up and how fun it was. So I am going to walk the treadmill today, get some abs, grocery store, and then close down. But of course, obviously, we're just going to skip the close down. Well, back at the house, and I do already have the baklava on. Kinda. I just wore it like a beanie because I'm not going to wear it the entire time. Down, at least, because it gets super hot. But yeah, a little show for it. Just another dad hat. I do love my dad hats. It is pretty distressed too, which I actually really like. I think it's the first hat I've ever gotten like that. And like I said, I really like it. Kind of matches the aesthetic of the dark sports jacket I got too, so that'll be a match in winter for sure, or fall, depending on, like, the second it gets cool, I'm wearing the jacket. And of course, yeah, just a little tour shirt, of course. And then another this one's oversized, or it probably will be. I got both these in XL just for that sake. Might work out in this one. I think my brother said it shrinks a little bit, but even for an XL, this looks a bit large, so it might be good. And like I said, as for this part, might take a second adjusting. No, I did it right. Some of y'all might think that's stupid, but let the lighting adjust real quick. I think this is pretty nasty, like pretty raw. I mean, like, what if I just walked up and just hit a deadlift PR or a squat PR or something like this? You just walk up, do whatever, boom, brighten this. Pretty clean in my opinion. But like I said, no mouth or nose opening, so it gets super hot super quick in that thing, even in the house with the AC on. So it's got to be like 60, 70 degrees out. Well, for me to wear it outside. In a gym, 1 rep, literally right before I go for it, and we're good. That's literally all I picked up though, and we did get a signed poster, so went on Amazon, got a little frame for that since it was a lot cheaper on that than like Target or something. That's where we're looking, or how we're looking. I was super excited, like I said. I think it was like a great day to just kind of relax, enjoy myself. That was the first concert that I really knew a lot more of the music with in almost a year. Because I would say even G-Eazy's coming up on a year ago when I saw him in November. So that's kind of wild. But really enjoyed it. It was nice. Time to get this health back in order. We've been getting back to the meals. I'm actually just about to make one. I'm going to edit this right away too, so we're going to get that squared away and just get prepared for tomorrow. I got to see about tomorrow. I'm actually going to be super, super rushed. I don't work all day. I work the morning though, and I have a lot to do. I'm not going to lie. I have to pay my car taxes tomorrow, or the truck taxes, basically, and tomorrow's literally the last day. So if I push it back any further, I'm going to get a ticket. So might as well pay it. It's not even expensive. That's the only good thing about older trucks. It's literally like $17 for my car taxes versus the Mustang when I had those, $650 every year. Be prepared if you ever do that, just so you all know. All right. And it actually didn't go down for either year. So yeah, just saying, if you want a newer vehicle, especially like Mustangs and stuff, be aware that that is the kind of car tax you're going to be having to pay, at least in South Carolina, every year for your tax. But don't have to worry about that anymore. Like I said, we just got a lot tomorrow. I'll have to text my brother. Might be doing a run club. Who knows? I like getting out of my comfort zone a little bit, especially with this week. Starting with yesterday by going on stage and not doing a posing routine. I would, of course, love that, but just like singing a verse, like I would never have thought. I didn't put that on my bingo card for sure. So I'm kind of here for it. Weather's a bit crappy though, so we got to look out for that. But other than that, like I said, work in the morning, car taxes, workout, possible run club, and other work stuff, like looking for work stuff. So it's gonna be busy, busy, busy. If I can't film tomorrow, I'm gonna make sure Friday's absolutely nasty with the lifts. Like we're going crazy, crazy. We are doing dumbbell incline, so that's gonna be something. But we're gonna be pushing 120s, maybe 150s. I'm probably gonna sit with the 120s though. But I think that's all I got. Honestly, kind of just wanted to show this. Again, I'm gonna put that down because straighten it out a bit. I think this is raw. Like I will definitely be, like I said, riding the motorcycle with this thing on, with the jacket, some sunglasses since you do need eyewear legally, and I'll be good. But thank y'all for watching. All right, I'm gonna catch you on the next one, which probably won't be posted tomorrow, but Friday. And if I'm able to film the 3 videos, we're gonna post one Sunday as well, and then record. I don't know. I have to think about next week's recording, but we're going to try and get 3 out for sure. So I'm going to catch you on the next one. Of course, we're going to be pushing the intensity, keeping it going, keep making progress, and get prepared for our plans next year when we're going to compete again, and just bring the best look again to stage. So I'm going to catch you on the next one. Like, share, subscribe if you like this, and stay tuned for the progress. I'm going to catch y'all then. All right? Peace. 1 second. Forgot I didn't even show the shirt I wore there. Literally, it's just stupid, but it just says, "You have silly Julaskius." Had to say that just so I didn't forget to show y'all. All right? Peace.